Ben biraz Türkçe konuşabilirim, evet. İstanbul'da Beşiktaş'ta 7 ay kaldım. IBM'de çalışıyordum. Türkçemi de takside öğrendim.
Nerede?
Taksi.
Takside. Oh my God. Hi, Eric.
Hi, welcome.
Can you tell me about yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I'm Eric. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm Dutch, living in the Netherlands.
So you help Hüseyin to improve his business here?
So I'm helping Ziebart to make sure that it goes fully in the whole Netherlands, to scale up as quickly as possible. They are active in 13 months. Ziebart has a huge potential in the Netherlands. I mean, as in Turkey, they're very big and well known, more than decades. And so we want to make sure that it's also well known here in the Netherlands, and that's basically part that I'm supporting Hüseyin to grow up here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Ziebart sounds German to me.
Ziebart sounds even Dutch, but it's Bart, it's Z, I did not know Ziebart at all. I got to know him through Hüseyin and then did my research a bit and then figured out that they are well existing over a couple of decades, and then they are very big in the US. Internationally, they still have to get their traction in certain countries, but has a huge potential. You have to see like Ziebart like a car doctor. You have to go every time for a health check. You need to put some cream on your face, like beauty and etc. And if you do not protect it, then you become very quickly old and ugly, they say.
But in Turkey, it's a very popular business. Mm-hmm. But here in the Netherlands, I don't see that much business. But do Dutch people care about their car?
I think generally speaking, yes, we care a lot about our cars. We pay a lot of taxes to keep our cars on the road. It doesn't matter what kind of car you have. It's very expensive. It's literally a luxury to have a car here in the Netherlands. And we are a very small country. We used to do everything on a bike. We are a well-known bike country because everything is flat. But car is needed because we need to travel very often, very long distances. And for that reason, people are very protective with their cars. But one thing that there's a huge difference when you compare to Turkey, for instance, we have the insurances is very well covered. So if we have small accident, literally within 2 weeks, the car will be repaired and insurance will cover everything. And you will not see that many damaged cars on the street. Those are the small differences. But when I go to Spain, for instance, there's a Ziebart also in Spain. Generally speaking, what I've seen in different regions, people will try to professores in Dutch, which means like slightly with their own hands try to take out the dents out and etc. because the costs are too high. If you look at it like that way, we are very protective with our cars, but we never think about putting a chemical coating to make sure that it's even more protected. We don't think about putting a PPF on it, which makes sure that it protects from the stones that we get on the street, although our streets are pretty much clean. We are not allowed to drive harder than 100 kilometers an hour. Ziebart is not known brand yet, and because we have a saying in the Netherlands, onbekend maakt onbemind, which means when you don't know it, you're not going to be able to understand it. We need to make sure that they understand what Ziebart is, what it stands for, and what kind of guarantees, warranties Ziebart offers. And that way we're going to be able to get the Dutch market.
So what's your plan?
So collaborating like with you guys, collaborating with different influencers, collaborating with big occasion companies. When they bring their cars, so they're like literally machine coming in and beautiful cars going out. And you have to see us like a barber saloon. It's like you come in with your crazy hair and you go up very well shaved, massage and everything, and then you shine when you go out. And that's basically what we want to do with the cars.
Yeah, last year I bought a new car and went to Turkey, and I realized that there are a lot of small scratches, etc. Netherlands is fine, but if you go to east or south, for example, you will have a lot of risks. I went to a garage and the guy said, "Did you know that part is painted already?" I said, "No, I don't care about it."
Yes,
In the Netherlands, nobody cares about it. But of course, I always considered to have a protection. Mm-hmm. You realize it when you have a long trip.
I always say when you go on holiday, then you realize what you miss at home.
Yeah.
And it can be literally that you missed your phone, that your car is not clean enough, etc., etc. So those are the moments that when you're outside of your bubble, then you realize what you miss.
But it might be late.
At least in the Netherlands, we always think when we buy a car, that's why we have a lot of black, dark color cars, because that's much more resellable cars, easier to resell, because you will see white cars as not, they're very easy to sell, etc., because there is not that much need. So when we Dutch people buy a car, we think about, okay, in 2 years I want to resell it and it has to be protected and it has to be good. So if you want to have a more value to your car, you have to keep it protected.
And what type of cars your customers have? Only luxury or also?
No, but like I think 70-80% is luxury cars. And what I mean with that luxury, everything above $80,000 US or euros in this case. But yesterday we had Porsche. Today there's going to be G-Wagon coming in. We just closed a deal with a company that are going to bring all new Audis. There are like RS6, RS4, Q7, A5, etc. So those are the cars, and we are hoping to get a couple of bigger brands like Rolls-Royce. That will be even amazing. And 20% of them you will see what we currently have. We have Mitsubishi, we have a new brand in the Netherlands, which is Lynk & Co. That is very popular here, and those are the cars that we also have here.
And I know that you lived in Turkey, so you can speak Turkish a little bit.
Yeah, ben biraz Türkçe konuşabilirim, evet.
Even better than my Dutch.
Olabilir, evet.
Misschien?
Ya. Yok, ben İstanbul'da Beşiktaş'ta 7 ay kaldım. IBM'de çalışıyordum. Türkçemi de takside öğrendim.
Nerede?
Taksi.
Takside? Oh my God. How is your experience with Turkish taxis? They cheat people.
No. We had a very good deal because there's the same taxi drivers they were picking up and bringing them. So we were like very familiar faces. We had like fixed prices because we had to go to the Anadolu tarafına. And then I was living at the Beşiktaş, so every time I had to go over. Yeah. Amazing culture, amazing diversity, especially in Istanbul. So you have so many different ethnicities. I mean, the whole Istanbul is bigger than the whole Netherlands, inhabitants-wise and etc. I mean, to just in a couple of hours, I'm going to go to the north, and it's 2 hours drive, and I will be literally at the north of the country. And in Istanbul, with 2 hours, you are still in Istanbul. Yeah, because it's smaller.
Compact.
Yeah.
Yeah.